Hello everyone, and this is the second video in a series about coding a trading system in 30 minutes. And today we're gonna code a simple trade system which looks something like this. I mean, I kind of invented on the way, right? So we all know this candle pattern, right? So imagine this is a what is it called? No, this is the I don't even remember. The hangman is the other way around, right? So this one is the okay, whatever. So this is going to be our main signal, yeah, our turnaround signal. Like imagine the market is going down and we get this kind of bar, and then we get a confirmation bar, right? And then we wait for the confirmation bar, which has to close higher than this high, right? And this bar characteristics are at the tail and the top tail, right? The bottom tail and the top tail, yeah. So it's got to look something like this. This tail has to be twice as big as the body, at least, right? So, and this tail up here has to be smaller than the body, right? Or like the smallest possible. And this fella here has to close higher than the high of this bar, right? And so if we get this kind of thing, we're gonna enter the market and go long. And if we get it like on the top, right, market moving up, and then we get something like this, right? Okay, we get something like this, and then we're gonna and a confirmation bar, and we're gonna enter down, and we're gonna exit. Let's exit with some kind of stop, or well, we'll invent it on the way. Let's get our entries sorted out first. Okay, so I have my Visual Studio set up on the server right here, and I'm just gonna add. Okay, if you want basic stuff on coding, just go to my website and you'll find it there. How to code a simple system for Wealth Lab, and there's some C# coding instructions there, and there's also might be not there now, but there will be a course on C# for traders. So I'll just add a simple class. So okay, I have a simple class, and just to make this a little bit quicker, I will be, copy pasting some stuff. Okay, so I'm using Wealth Lab indicators and I'm using Wealth Lab, right? So everything that's all in the references. This is references, right? So right here we have Wealth Lab indicators, right from the Wealth Lab directory. Okay, so turnaround pattern, wealth script. I think this should be public, right? Should actually make one second. Okay, should actually make a little template for this. Okay, so it's underlining this because we have to do that, right? So there's a protected override void, a method that we have to override, and if we don't override this method, we're gonna get a mistake because we're supposed to override this method in order for Wealth Lab to run. Okay, so now we're gonna import that, and we're also gonna take the 4 cycles just for right here. Okay, just make it 0. So this is the 4 cycle that we run inside Wealth Lab for every bar. Okay, so okay, so we're gonna have a boolean for sure, which is gonna be enter long, and we have a boolean enter short. Okay, and we need at least, see, in Wealth Lab the bars are numbered from. This is a different strategy, just never mind. In Wealth Lab, bars are numbered from 0. So if you look at this bar, and if you look at the number down here, bar, it's a 0, right? So I have to go, I can't go from bar 0 because I need at least 2 bars to look at. Yeah, the turnaround bar and the confirmation bar. So I'm going to look at 0 bar and number 1 bar. So I'm going to start at number 2, right? Okay, and enter long, oh my god, is gonna be true if I have a bar. Okay, what kind of bar? First of all, I need to describe the bar, right? So, and how am I going to describe the bar? Well, pretty easy. Let's get some. Well, there are numerous ways probably to do that, but I'm gonna use this one, and this is gonna be body size and double tail low size and double tail high size. Okay, and that's okay. And also I'm gonna have a bool for, let's say, bull candle, and I'm gonna have a bool for bear candle. Actually, Wealth Labs got a whole library for this, but I'm just gonna show you the code, like how you would do it from scratch. So, bull candle is true if we have the close of the current bar. Actually, this is supposed to go here because we're going to look at the candle on every bar. Okay, bull candle is true if bar close bar is higher than the bar's open bar. Okay, and bear candle is true. Well, just copy this the other way around, right? Okay, right? Oh, actually we might switch that back to 0 now. Anyway, so if I have a bull candle, right? If I have a bull candle, how am I going to calculate my body size? Body size is going to equal bars high bar minus bars open. Should be bars close bar here, right? So we open at the bottom, we close at the top, and open minus close is going to give us the body size, right? Because the open is okay. Then if we have a bear candle, the body size is going to be the other way around, right? Open minus close. Actually, we could have made it without this, just taking the absolute value, I guess. I just realized that, but anyway, just the simplest way, right? And we have to do that for every bar, right? So we need, for every bar, we need the body size. Okay, now let's take the tail low. Oh god, tail low. Okay, so in this case, well, anyway, we need it anyway because bars open bar has to be bigger than the low bar, right? So if we subtract bars low bar from there, we're gonna get the tail low size, right? And in this case, it's the close here, right? Right. Bars close bar minus bars low bar, and we get the difference, right? Okay, and now the tail high size is the other way around. Let me just copy this. We're gonna have the high subtracting the close, right? And for a bear candle, we're gonna have the high subtracting the open. Alright, so we have figured out our candles for right now. Candle parameters, right? So we have quite a lot now already, and let me just clear debug window and plot stops just from the start. Okay, and now what else? So how are we gonna be determining if we have a right candle? Okay, so now we have the enter long. So on every bar we're gonna look if the bar qualifies our enter long, and enter long is gonna be like this, right? So tail low has to be bigger than body size times 2, and this 2 here, right, we're going to make it a parameter, an optimize that we'll be able to optimize just in a second. And okay, also enter long, oh, so you can see that this is happening for every bar, right? So on bar 0 we'll look for enter long. So we first qualify for the bar, and then we're going to wait for the next bar. Okay, just let me just pause for 1 second. I'll be back. Okay, sorry. Okay, so enter long is going to happen at this point, right? But tail low size, right, is just a value for the current bar right now, right? For the current bar. And I mean, this, we're not going to really be using this. I just wrote it out so that we all understand. So let me just show you that tail low size we're gonna use like this, right? So because we are located at this point, we're on the second bar, right? We are already on the confirmation bar, right? So we're gonna have like this, right? Okay, and body size -1, and like that. Okay, so we're standing on the next bar, so because we are waiting for the confirmation, right? So we're on the confirmation bar, which is this one, right? So we're standing right here. This bar just closed. We're standing right here, and we're looking back at this bar to see if before the confirmation bar, I mean, we had the correct bar that we're looking for, right? So that would be probably the best logic. So we do have to start from bar 2, actually from bar 1, right? So because on bar 1 we're gonna stand and look back at bar -1, which is gonna be bar 0. Okay, and that's the first rule. Next rule, enter long. So to add rules, that's how it happens. You use this sign. Okay, the next rule, so first it's the body size, right? Oh, sorry, tail size. Tail size. Did I take it from the bear candle? Yes, I did take it from the bear candle. Gosh. Bars close, bar. Here's the body, right? Okay, this is the body, and tail low size is this one. Might take more than half an hour this time. Okay, so tail size has to be bigger than the body, than 2 bodies, right? Bar close by. Okay, so should be correct. Now the next rule is about the tail. This is a tail size high, and the next rule is about the tail size low, I guess, right? So this is the tail size low. It does get a bit confusing sometimes. So what can we say about the tail high size and the body? Well, it has to be smaller than the body, right? So -1, -1. Well, I guess we're fine for right now as long as it is smaller than the body size. Okay, so this is the body. No, this is the body. Okay. Let's just, you could make it, put in another coefficient at the body right here, but it's up to you now. After you can download this code after you finish at the website tradealgo.com. Inside the members area, it's for free, so just go register, go inside and all the strategies that I publish on YouTube, the code for them, you will be able to find it there, even if it's not there right now, because I'm just recording it right now. It takes time to put it out. It will be out there eventually. High, okay, tail high, high, nice, tail size high. All right, so, and now the final rule is the confirmation, right? And the confirmation, well, I mean, let's just have, so it has to be a bullish bar, right? And, well, let's do it like this. It has to be a bullish bar, and it has to close higher than the bar's high bar before it. This strategy is actually going to be pretty nice, I guess. So the current bar has to be a bullish bar, has to be bullish, and has to close higher than, is that how you spell it? Than the previous high. Okay, so long, now short. The whole thing the other way around. So I'll be just doing this quickly and hopefully I don't make any mistakes. So tail size low. So we take the body size, actually take the tail low size. Tail low size has to be bigger than 2 body sizes of the bear candle. Right? Minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. I mean, just for the purpose of this example, we're doing a perfect scenario where this candle is gonna be green, so we imagine the price go down and then push up, right, until here. Okay, and for this candle has to be bullish, right? Just for the, I mean, it can be and bullish and not and bearish, right? But just for this purpose of this example, to make it a little bit quicker, this is a bullish bar and we're looking at the tail, and this is a bearish bar and we're looking at the tail, which is on top, and here we're looking at the tail, which is at the bottom, right? So for this one, tail low has to be the 2 bodies, and for this one we're going to be looking at the tail high, right? So take the tail high, take the tail high, okay. Is that right? Should be right. Tail high, and add more rules. And now tail low. Tail low. Has to be smaller than the body. Simple as that. Just for the purpose of this example. Okay, and now the current bar has to be bearish, and okay, now the confirmation bar. Close bar has to be lower, right? Where was we? So this has to close lower than this. Bars low, bar minus 1. Okay? So that's it. That's it for the entry rules, right? They should be alright. I mean, there might be some mistake here, but we're gonna see if there is. Okay. So now, next thing that you want to do is if active positions count. If I have a position, I do one thing, and else if I don't have positions, I do another thing, right? And if I have positions, right, well, it might be different for long and short, but let's see what happens. So let's just use stop and profit for this example, right? So because I thought I forgot actually that we need to code this part. Actually, we don't need this anymore, right? So I'm gonna leave it here for you guys to use for like an example, right? But I'm going to comment it out because I don't really need it. I forgot how to comment out stuff. Control K, Control C. Sorry, just 1 second. Control K, Control C. Okay. Okay, so you can see we don't need this, but you can use it in your strategies. Okay, so basically we're going to use stop and profit because we're going over the 30 minutes. We have 10 minutes left, and hopefully, so this is a 30-minute series, so nothing difficult. All right, so and we're going to place our stops, right? So if we're going long, let's place our stop somewhere here, right? And our profit will be, let's say, we're going to enter market with a limit order at this price. Okay, if this price doesn't happen, then we don't care. We just don't enter. Okay, or actually, let's even enter at half bar, right? So because it always kind of bounces back, right, after it does this. For me, it always does that. so let's have a limit order at this price, and okay, and the profit we'll take this distance, right? X. So this is our stop, right? And our profit is going to be our entry price, right? And we'll set another coefficient here, right? So we're going to measure how big is our stop, and we're going to have a coefficient of this X here, right? So I hope you can see. So let me just draw it out again. So we have 2 bars, confirmation, limit order. Okay, limit order right here, and this is our stop, which is going to be X, and our profit will be Y. Yeah, and Y equals this price. Okay, this is just P, right? P plus X and multiplied by Z, and Z is going to be a coefficient, right? And you'll be able to optimize this. So though this strategy is going to have 2 parameters, right? Okay. Now, so let's first do the parameters, right? Because see, we have a 2 here, but can be a 3, can be a 1. Let's just add some parameters to our strategy, right? And how we do that? Okay. Oh, well, these things are actually, you can place them there, but I usually put them here. Right here, strategy. If you write strategy, I guess this is going to be a 40-minute series. Strategy parameter, and okay, tail size, coef, right? And strategy parameter profit coef, and then we're gonna create a little constructor public. Okay, and we're gonna have create parameter for tail size, and that's gonna be tail coef. And so initial value 2, minimum value, well, let's say 1.5, maximum value, I don't know, 3, and the step is going to be 0.1. Okay, and the profit is going to be like that. Profit, well, yeah, let's start with 2 this time. Oh, actually, let's start with 1. So, I mean, it could be the same as stop. Start 3, and let's make the step, I don't know, 0.5. Okay. Alright, and we need to take this. This is stuff that we're inputting through Wealth Lab, and we need to put it into our strategy and make it double tail size coef equals tail size coef value. Okay, this is just a command that takes the values from Wealth Lab that we input during testing. Like, see the period here, because we're inputting here whatever we want, and this is when you put in value, it just takes this value that we put in from here and uses it in the strategy. And profit coef and profit coef value. Nice. Okay, sorry. Okay, and this one we need already to put right here. Okay. Tail size coef, tail size coef. Nice. Okay, and now what are we gonna do? We're gonna have, oh, you know, this is green because they're all used right here, right? So, I mean, you can actually, what's the KC? Okay. Now, let's have double stop and double profit. Okay. And our stop order is going to be, well, it's not going to be anything at the first run, but whenever we enter a position, active position bigger than 0, okay, so now we need to verify whether it's long or short. So position, how was it, last active position, position type equals position type long. That's how we qualify. And else if it's short. Okay, and so basically this is, it's gonna go inside here, inside this area, after it's on the first bar, after it has entered the position, right? So if it entered the position, so if the bar closed and it entered the position, right? So here we have the signal. This is the signal bar, yeah, and this is important logic to understand. So this is the signal bar, right? This one, and this is the bar where we enter, and when it closes, right? So on close, Wealth Lab, yeah, we'll see if we have entered the position or not, and it's going to see this price, and only on this bar it will be able to set the stop, right? So when this bar closes, we are right here because we have active position count more than 0, so we have entered. So if we have entered long, oops, sorry. So if we have entered long, that was my girlfriend's. Okay, so if we have entered long, I forgot what I was saying. We need to set the stop, right? Okay, so the stop is gonna be what's going on? Some beeping. The stop is gonna be this bar's low, right? So that was 3 bars ago. 1, 2, right? So bars low bar minus 2, and now we need to set another rule. If our bar equals bars last active position entry bar, right? So that, I mean, there are actually quite a few ways to set this, but but that's the way I do it, right? So we have to verify that we are actually right now on the bar, which is the entry bar. So because if we don't verify this, we're going to be on every bar, it's going to change the stop value, right? For the bar minus 2 low. Okay, so this is our stop, and our profit is going to be last active position entry price, right, plus whatever we have for the stop times the profit coef, right? Okay. Oops, profit coef. Oh, profit coef, right? Okay, so 30 minutes passed now. Sorry guys, we're gonna take more time. I need about 10-15 more minutes. Okay. Why isn't it? That's it. Okay. So, and that's it. So your profit and stop losses are set right now. Now next, for the short, stop bars high bar and profit last entry price minus stop. Yeah, because sorry, this is wrong. The stop is actually the bar's low bar, and we need the distance from the entry price to the stop. Okay, so entry price minus stop, right? So this is the distance, last active position entry price minus stop level, right? So we're taking where is it? So we just took, so this is our entry price, this is right, and we took the entry price and we subtracted the low, and we got this X value here. Okay, and then this times profit, and we add to the last active position entry price. So, and right here it's going to be different because the stop is the high, so we're going to subtract from the stop. Okay, it should be alright now. And so we got the stop set, and next thing, so we're actually writing the exit rules now, right? So the stop is set, and now we're gonna exit. If we first we're gonna try exit with a stop. If exit at stop, and we have to specify bar plus 1, right? Because we can't exit on the bar, and that's important because this is the bar we're on, and so once the bar is closed, we set a stop for the next bar. And yes, there is a chance that on the bar, if you enter the position and the bar is like a daily bar, and it's really long, and you entered at this price and the price just flew away. Yes, on the current bar that you're on, you don't have a stop order set. Okay, so you only set the stop order for the next bar. That's how it is. So you have to know that. Okay, and I mean, you can go into, you know, a smaller time frame inside this bar and do that wicked stuff, but that's not the point of this video. So it's going to be on bar +1, and the position is going to be the last active position, and double price is going to be the stop. So first we're going to try and exit. So what this means, that if exit at stop bar +1 last active position stop did not happen, this is same as writing equals false. Did not happen, stop long. This is how it's going to be labeled in the trades zone. So if that didn't happen, then we're going to exit that limit. Bar +1, last active position, profit, profit, line. Okay, same thing for here, except short. Doesn't matter what you write there, right? But I mean, do you understand that these values, they're interchanging depending on if we have a short or long position, right? So okay, and okay, so we only have one thing left to do, and that's here. So if we have enter long, or if we have enter short. So if we enter long, we buy at limit, bars, close bar, that's the price, and we buy on the next bar after we receive the signal. Okay, and this is long, right? Walk and short at limit. Short. Nice. Well, that's it. 37 minutes. Well, this code is ready, and I'm gonna try it right now in front of you guys. And I did not, you know, try it before, so there might be some bugs. So let us give a strategy, new strategy from code, and I pasted it right here, right in this edit window. Now it's going to give me a mistake. No, using link, it does give a mistake sometimes if you use link. So you can see our parameters here, tail coefficient and profit coefficient, right? The default values appear. Now choose a symbol. There is a YouTube video I have on how to get your symbols. Alright, so well, let's use gold 5 minute. Wondering if I have it. Okay, so is this working? It is working. And look, is it actually making money? No. Well, we have to adjust it, but first you check the logic. So let's give it 5 more minutes to see how it's working or not. So okay, here's the bar. No, let's check the nice one. Here's the bar, and here's the confirmation. So this is the first bar, the confirmation. Okay, and we buy, and we exit with the profit line, and you can see it says profit, profit, stop, stop. So now let's see the short. I wonder why this entered here. I probably got some rules messed up. So we have to check that profit short. Let's see. Well, it looks like I got something wrong in the code. Let's just see, it's taking this bar, and it shouldn't be taking, because this is bigger than the body. And let's just double check what we have in the short. So enter short if bars high bar minus bars open bar, that's our top part, is bigger, that's right, then the bars open bar minus bars close bar, which is the body. That's correct. And bar close bar minus 1 bars low bar, bar close minus bar low, that's the low tail. Has to be smaller than the body. Well, it's actually doing, it looks like it's correct. Well, this shouldn't be so big, right? It has to be smaller than the body. So this is which row? Tail low, is it? So let's see. Bars close minus bars low. Bars close, and in our case, bars close minus bars low. Let's see. Bear candle, body size, tail low size. Bars close minus bars low. Let me just pause this video for 1 second and figure this out. So it was actually nothing wrong. I was looking at the wrong bar, right? So this is the bar we're looking at, not this one, right? And basically what Wealth Lab is doing is, you see, it's entering by market, I guess. I'll have to figure this out, but this was the signal bar. So, and we were supposed to enter, and there was a price. So just 1 second. Okay guys, sorry, there was a mistake in the code. I found it, and it was a very stupid one. I just forgot to put -1 right here and right here, and that basically, of course, that became a mess. So now it should be fine now. I mean, debugging is actually part of the work, and sometimes it takes even longer than to code a strategy. So let's just check out some trades, right? So we have a 5 year, 1 minute. This is actually not 1 year, this is a few months, right? I mean, the equity is not very nice, but you would probably be able to find a symbol in which it might work. Let's see this trade. Okay, so here's the bar. I actually added one thing, annotate bar. So now the first bar, the first signal bar, is annotated, so it's easier for you to understand. So this is the perfect formation that we're looking for. And this one wasn't, because see this tail, it's bigger than the body. So we were saying that this has to be smaller. Anyway, next confirmation, entry, right? Stop loss. See this little dot here? This is actually stop loss. Okay, and there was probably a profit somewhere there. Next. Okay, see, this is short. This is the profit line. This is the stop line. We exited with the stop. Let's see some longs. So this is the profit one. Okay. Wow. Okay. So this was the bar, confirmation, entry. Okay. Long, profit. Just one more with the stop. This was the bar, 2 bars after, entry and stop loss. All right, so I guess this is working now, and if you try and optimize it with Monte Carlo, I don't know, not well, okay, net profit, okay, whatever. Let me just turn off commissions and just 10 seconds to see if it works on 5-minute gold. I don't think it should work on gold. Might work on gold. I don't know. So, well, actually it does give some positive stuff. So if we choose these parameters, tail coefficients 3, but you can see there are only 67 trades, which is not bad. If you can see, this is for a period of this is from September, and today is 2 months period. Well, it's doing something, right? This is not very nice, but I guess you can play around with this strategy. Well, let's just have another run on a daily. Let's see what I have daily. Do I have Apple? Not too many trades you're gonna have on a daily one. 12 trades in 1 year. Yeah. What if I run it on a data set? 33 trades. Well, you have to fiddle around with it, and at some point there will be a symbol which works for that kind of. Sorry. Whoa. That's a lot of trades in 5 years. 1,532. And then we can see there was a period when it actually made money. Let's see. 1 year. I'm gonna stop in 5 minutes, but just to show you what Wealth Lab can do. That's what you do after you have coded the strategy. You just very bad equity. That's 80% of the time what's gonna happen. Well, maybe it doesn't happen to someone else. It happens to me all the time. You think of a great strategy, you code it out, and booyah, comes out real bad. And then you're stuck with, trying to make it nice and trying to make it happen. And then at some point you just make a mistake in the code and you don't realize, and you put it in and it works like, like a draw. Okay. Net profit. No, it doesn't work for this symbol. It doesn't work for this symbol. Negative results. All negative results. See, I didn't prepare this video especially, but that's why probably that's why they're not aimed to show, give you profit-making symbols and strategies. They're supposed to show you how to code systems, and after that you can, this is a famous setup, this one, with the turnaround pattern, right? Okay, so this is the 15-minute gold future, right? After optimizing it, you can see that it's, what are the parameters? 1.6 for the tail coefficient and 2.9. Okay, 137 trades. Well, 32 win rate is a bit small, but still you can see you can find symbols and you can tweak it more as a bit early enter exit. Let's see some nice ones. Short. It does make some nice trades, like out of the book trades. Just enter just in time and exit just in time, right? So you can see that this setup, if you can actually, make up a few more filters for this setup, you can actually make it pretty profitable. Okay guys, this has taken me 50 minutes, plus I've taken 2 pauses which were, I promise, less than 5 minutes. So you have now a ready strategy for Wealth Lab that can actually make you money. I would probably say that you wouldn't even need to tweak it a lot. I bet you can find a symbol which this strategy can work on, and see, that's how you check if candle patterns work or not, because this candle pattern is so famous that it's like in every possible book. As long as you see this candle pattern, you know, you can combine this with some interesting levels, right? And you can see if these patterns happen at certain levels. All right, and one more thing, if you don't trade with your computer, so I got 2 alerts. That means that today I just have 2 orders to be placed, right? So you can see this order. So this is an open position right now, which I have entered. You can use WealthHub to just, you know, send you signals. It's giving you 2 alerts because, you know, for every bar I'm in the position now and I'm placing 2 orders on every bar. Alright, so good luck with your trading. I hope this video will make it better.